All right, I'm in Randolph, Utah. It's a little tiny town, and I'm going on a trip. I'm gonna hit a few towns again and get some more videos out for you. But there's probably only about 5 buildings in this town that I thought were interesting. And if you look around this town, you can see hills back here, and hills back here, and hills all the way around 360 degrees. So this is just sitting in like a little valley surrounded by hills. And right in the middle of town is this out of place gigantic church house that is super mud flooded. And I think you're really gonna enjoy this tour. I'm gonna go across the street and check out this courthouse. It looks like it's been stuccoed over. The backside you can see just a lot of strangeness there. But look at this beauty. It is just gorgeous work. That brickwork is gorgeous. And look at that brickwork. How you have these lighter bricks down the corners. And I think it's Stuffed Beagle that believes that might be a technology that they're using in some type of free energy transfer. Just really beautiful. We'll just start right here and work our way around this. And this thing is super tall, but look right here. Look at what we have down here. That drops down there a good 6 feet. I mean, who would ever build this way? And they say that this was built, I think, in 1898 is when it was built. And there was a population, I think a little over 700, they say, in the area. And there used to be a bell up in that tower, looks like. And that bell's sitting right over here now, I guess. And right down the side. So not only is it dug out here, it's dug out all the way around here. And you have this, what I believe is a new brick, you know, like a midstone. And this is all brick right here. And it's the exact same level. If you look at that, how far that comes out, this is just brick that's been stuccoed over, and that brick went all the way down in the ground. And you can just see that that's very clear that that's the way that this was. And you have to realize that these windows are not all the way down to the ground in what is now the basement. There's probably 2 or 3 or 4 feet further down, deeper. And so who would build this way? I just don't think so, and it is gorgeous. And of course, this is a new addition by the Latter-day Saints that they've added to this building. And you can see an arch right here that they've bricked in when they put this new addition on. And this is all, exactly what I was talking about. Like, this is not original to this building right here. That's new. They just stopped it right there to save some money. But I think you're really going to enjoy this little town. This town is probably about 150 miles northeast of Salt Lake City. Let's see what that is back there. So that's the pitch of the main meeting house up there. Interesting that it's not brick, and that's all woodwork there. You know, the question that I have on this building is there another door right down here that would be, in line with this level down here? And did they just put these stairs up to this level and turn a window that was like these into this? And that looks like new stone in that arch up there. That doesn't look original to me. So did it actually look more like these right here, right here? I think that's a real possibility, guys. And so they've done concrete here. A lot of times you'll see a vent or a window in the side of the stairs, like in this area. in order to vent that original door or window out that was there. And again, you have this midstone going all the way down the length of the building. And it is made of that red and yellow brick. And again, here's another dugout all the way around. And I'm sure there used to be another window or two right in here. And so we have some more of the same over here, and we have some vents down here. And this is new. This is part of the new addition that they've added to it. You have a vent right here. I'm sure there used to be windows right here, just like there are over here. And so that's that building right there. So this building to me looks like it would have fit more people than the whole town was. 700 people when it was built. So it's just another one of those things where the numbers don't really add up. And I'm gonna take you just right now, right across the street over here, and let's check out this courthouse that's been stuccoed over. And it looks like they attempted to modernize this building. And so let's check it out and see what we find here. But right off the bat, you see this weird, it's just weird. Look at that. The water, you turn the sprinklers on right here, which there are sprinklers. And where is it going to go? Right down into the basement right there. You think that that was the way that this was built. And I can tell you right now, just the fact that this is coming out from the building. And look at this. You drive down to get into what was once another level in this building. And now they've turned it into, I guess, parking possibly. Isn't that interesting? And so, and if you look at this building, it's set in the ground about the same depth as the church across the street. And so the question I have is, was this originally brick? Let me see if I can get you in there and you can see anything in there. I don't know. But was this was originally brick, and they set some they set some concrete in here and pulled out the foundation from where it originally was, and there was a door or a window right here. And they've probably done something on here where these used to be arched windows, and they wanted to make it look like it was more modern. And so they broke those arches out and squared them in like that. And look at this. I mean, who would really build this way with that window right there like that? And you'll notice that the top of that window and the top of this window are the same height. You have a venting the basement out right here. Again, this is a new foundation that's pulled this building all the way out from where it was. And let's see if these used to be windows. It looks to me like there probably was windows, because you can see a patch right there. You see that? There used to be a window that they've blocked in windows underneath each one of these sets of windows. And it looks like they may have tried to break these out and make it look prairie style at one time. Just really interesting. And Rich County Courthouse. So I'm sure that that's the same on this side, that there used to be windows underneath each one of these windows that they've blocked in. Again, you know, how many people do you know that have blocked the windows in on their basement building? Erected 1941. I would venture that this building was not built in 1941, but was founded in 1941, and they refacaded it over and recreated what we're seeing here in 1941. So let's see here. Look at this. You have another one of these windows, and let's see how far that goes down. Well, it goes down quite a ways, but again, that's exactly where all those other windows were. And let's come around here real quick, see what we see on the back. And sure enough, I mean, a lot of times need to put their stairs in funny places because they wanted to, you know, if you just imagine that your upstairs is now your main level, you might want to be moving your stairs to the outside of the room to make your new living conditions make more sense. So it's just really, really cool. Hey, how's it going? Good. Again, you have a window right here below this set, and this is just a new foundation that they've poured, and that's why you got these funny windows where the water's just gonna rush right into the basement. So that's the courthouse. I'm gonna get you over back on Main Street. I'll be right back. All right, so we were just over here at the courthouse. Right across from the church here is the Senior Citizen Center. And I just wanted to just check this out. I don't know what we're gonna find, but I do find this building to be pretty strange. So you've got part brick, you've got, it looks to me like stone, and you've got some very strange features to this building. You've got a coal chute right back there going into a basement, and then look at this. It looks to me like you have maybe some stairs going down to that area on that side over there. Just really interesting. Let's just take a look at it. So they've put a ramp up here. So if there was any strangeness underneath these windows right here, it would be, that's one way that they like to hide any renditions. And this is really interesting that it curves right there, right? And you've got an awesome little vent. So in my opinion, this says it was erected in 1937. I personally believe it was founded, and that there used to be a window right here, and they blocked that all in except for that little area to vent that basement. And then they poured this concrete over that in order to create what looks like the original foundation, which is not. And you can see how thick this building is. 1, 2, 3. So it's 6 levels of brick around, 6 courses. And you can see inside here that there's venting the basement right there as well. So just really cool. It looks like it's the library. This is public property. You have the right to be on public property and video, but you have another vent that they've left in right there. And it looks to me like they probably used to have arched windows again in here, and they knocked both sets out to create this look that's more modern, called prairie style. And that's the way that they actually hid a lot of the buildings that they found, and they've come up with all these new types of architecture in order to hide old buildings so that they could keep them. Get another vent right here. Really interesting. And let's see what this is. So this is a preschool in here. And you can see the basement goes down in there right there. And let's see what we have here. So it looks like either stone, it does look like a stone building, or it could be a block building. This is concrete. So it is concrete actually. And you can see exactly what I'm talking about. The inside of it is that yellow brick right there. And it goes in there, and then we have brick on this side as well. So this is originally a brick building that's been facaded over and made to look like stone. And right around the backside, we'll see what this was. And it's exactly what I thought it was, a window with a door going down to that level, and they've just blocked the whole thing in. And so you've got your coal chute that's half covered now. So just really interesting. That's this building. I'm gonna take you down Main Street, and let's check out a couple more. This building, I'm not really sure what it is. They've sided over the whole thing, and I don't really see any brick behind that siding. And so hard to say what we're looking at. Looks like there used to be a window or something maybe right there, and it's caved in. Not really sure what we're looking at, and it is thick. So that does tell me that when you look at the windows and you see that they go in quite a ways, that's highly likely not wood. It's highly likely originally a brick structure that's been facaded over, but again, this one's really hard to tell. But I think that this building right here is a good candidate to check out. And you can see right off the bat on this building that they've strengthened up that foundation and brought it out. It looks like about 9 inches from the building. And this one says 1896, so there was probably around 600 people living in town when this building was supposedly built. And it does look like these windows were larger at one time, and they've put squared windows in there and tried to save the arches, but it really doesn't look that good when you see that, right? And 1896. So let's just take a look at it and see what we think about this. I believe that there's probably a basement in here. Right here tells me something's going on where they've maybe patched in a window right there, but over the years the water has sunk and went and crashed through the basement window that they blocked in. Just my thoughts. And I think we're gonna see a lot here on the back of this building about what the reality is. And sure enough, you have your arches in the back, and you have your brick going straight into the ground right there. Do you see that? And that is not the right way to okay, so I just lost you. So I started right where I left off there, but you can see this concrete that's new coming around the building, and you can see that this brick goes straight into the ground, that there is no original foundation on this building. And so just really interesting. It's made of that old reddish yellow brick. They put a shack on the back, and so highly likely a set of stairs going down into the basement right there. Just awesome. And so I think there was windows inside this area that have been hidden and blocked in and made to not leak. But sure enough, like I said earlier, I think that that water finds its way, right? So I got a street sweeper right here. So let's go around this side and just see. But you do have a concrete build right here on the foundation. That's definitely not original if this is an old building. And that's that. So that is Randolph, Utah. Thanks for watching.